Did you know? At the age of 99, Jimmy Carter stands as both the oldest living former U.S. president and the longest-lived president in U.S. history. Born in the small town of Plains, Georgia, in the year 1924, Carter's roots were as humble as they were proud. His path to education led him first to Georgia Southwestern College, then to the esteemed U.S. Naval Academy, where his academic and leadership skills truly began to flourish. In 1946, Carter married his sweetheart, Rosalind Smith. Together, they would go on to have 4 children, forging a family unit as strong and resilient as the man himself. In 1953, Carter returned to his home state of Georgia to take over his family's peanut farm, a move that would eventually launch his political career and set him on the path to the presidency. From humble beginnings, Carter's journey to the White House was marked by determination and resilience. In 1976, Jimmy Carter, the peanut farmer from Georgia, was inaugurated as the 39th President of the United States. His presidency was not without its defining moments, both on the domestic front and in foreign policy. Carter's focus on human rights was a cornerstone of his administration. This was reflected in his dealings with both allies and adversaries, reshaping America's image on the international stage. Notably, his administration brokered the Camp David Accords in 1978. This historic agreement led to a peace treaty between Israel and Egypt, a monumental achievement in Middle East diplomacy. In addition to his foreign policy accomplishments, Carter also presided over significant domestic changes. The Panama Canal Treaties, signed in 1977, returned control of the canal to Panama, a controversial but ultimately successful move that reflected his commitment to self-determination for all nations. Carter's presidency was also marked by the Iran hostage crisis, a 444-day ordeal that began in 1979. This crisis, although it ended after his presidency, came to define Carter's time in office and had a profound impact on his legacy. On the home front, Carter's commitment to energy conservation led to the establishment of the Department of Energy. Furthermore, his focus on education resulted in the creation of the Department of Education, both significant additions to the U.S. government. Despite the challenges he faced during his term, Carter's presidency was marked by significant diplomatic achievements and domestic reforms. After leaving the White House, Carter's journey didn't end. He continued to make a significant impact globally. With the same vigor he brought to his presidency, he founded the Carter Center in 1982, a non-governmental organization dedicated to improving lives by resolving conflicts, enhancing freedom and democracy, and improving health around the world. Over the decades, the Carter Center has made strides in eradicating diseases like guinea worm disease and has overseen more than 100 elections in countries striving for democracy. This commitment to peace and human rights did not go unnoticed. In 2002, Carter was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize, a well-deserved recognition of his ceaseless efforts to find peaceful solutions to international conflicts and to advance democracy and human rights. But Carter's contributions didn't stop at diplomacy. He's penned more than 30 books on a variety of subjects, showcasing his deep intellect and his passion for sharing knowledge. And perhaps most heartwarming of all, his commitment to Habitat for Humanity. For over 3 decades, Carter, often alongside his wife Rosalind, has been swinging hammers and raising walls to help families achieve the dream of homeownership. Jimmy Carter, a man of humble beginnings, has lived a life dedicated to public service, from the White House to the global stage. As Carter approaches his 100th birthday, many are curious, will he make it to the century mark? In recent years, Carter has faced health challenges, including a fierce battle with cancer, yet his resilience remains unbroken, his spirit unbowed. His optimism, a constant companion, has steadfastly fueled his journey. But age, as they say, is just a number. Whether or not Carter reaches 100, his legacy as a leader and humanitarian will continue to inspire for generations to come.